regretting that result against Baroga, because had it not been for that, you guys would probably be 2 points that we've now with the leaders. Are you looking at that? Come on, if we had won that, we could have been up there.
Yeah, I mean, there's no regrets in football. We knew, the coach spoke after, and then he said, this is not his team. So we knew, we didn't perform on the day. And I mean, on my side, conceding a goal from 30 yards, I mean, it's not supposed to happen. So it was just one of those days, the things just didn't go away. We came off a wonderful result 3 days before against Pirates. So that humbled us and brought us back down to earth. We picked ourselves up, and past 2 games we collected 6 points and we haven't conceded. So that's a positive. We learned from our mistakes against Morocco, and we move forward.
Tackle race as a team, when you're having team talks, does it one of the things that we talk about?
Not at the moment. I mean, it's still early days. There's still a lot of games to go. I mean, we got big games coming up. Chiefs, and after the international break we've got Sundowns. And we haven't beaten Sundowns in maybe 4 or 5 years. So it's going to be tough. We can't. After these 2 games, if we collect maximum points, hopefully we do, then we can start, speaking about the league. But we don't want to jump the gun. Take it 1 game at a time. We mustn't, get ahead of ourselves. I mean, a month ago people were, speaking about the coach getting fired, and now people are speaking about us challenging. So that's just how things change. So we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. Stay humble and continue taking it 1 game at a time.
Good news earlier this week, final collab. Must be excited.
Yeah, I mean, it's wonderful to be part of the national team. I always want to be there. I've worked hard for it. It's not easy. There's a lot of keepers doing well at the moment. I'm just honored to be part of the national team, and I'm looking forward to that challenge.
Maybe looking to have that opportunity, maybe to redeem yourself given your past experiences at the final. Remember that Brazil match, it was something you'd like to maybe redeem it. So would you maybe think you need that chance to prove yourself again?
Yeah, but people keep speaking about Brazil game. I mean, that happened 5 years ago. I mean, I played other games for Bafana. I mean, our last Bafana game was against Paraguay. I played second half. People don't speak about that. I had played my part, in the goal with my distribution, but people don't see that. But that's part of the game. That's how things go. They say you're as good as your last game. So I'll take confidence out of the second half that I played against Paraguay. Kept a clean sheet. Played my part in the goal. So my confidence is there. Coach Stewart believes in me. I've worked with him. I know what he expects, and like I've said in many interviews before, I know I haven't had the best Bafana career. I've conceded, a lot of goals, but I can't start doubting myself now. I'm the only one that can believe in myself. So if given the opportunity, I need to claim it. I mean, this is opportunity for all the goalkeepers now to put their hand up and show that they deserve to be there, and that there is life after Kune.
Ronwen, speaking of Kune, it could be argued that maybe you, Wayne, and Darren have not really stood up and be counted, in Kune's absence. Do you think maybe this is a chance for you and Darren in particular to say we can, fight for the #1 shirt even if Kune is around?
Yeah, I mean, it's always difficult. I mean, you can see people struggling at Kaizer Chiefs as well. Kune's, for the past 10 or so years, he's been wonderful. He's been amazing for club and country, and you can see, it's not easy. I mean, he's got the experience, and for other goalkeepers coming, it's not easy, because you always have that talk of, Kune's not there. Will they be able to fill his shoes? I mean, it's just another game. I need to show my quality, or Darren, whoever plays at the end of the day. And I mean, if we lose a game, then they look at the goalkeepers. But when Itu is there, they don't blame the keeper. So that's just how the story of our lives. That's just how things are going. But I believe in myself. I know that I can do it, and hopefully I can get the opportunity, to qualify.
Just on the team's perspective, Bafana, that is, do you think you guys have left it a bit too late? I mean, you guys have to win this last game in order to qualify for AFCON.
Yeah, I mean, we know where we messed it up. The away game against Seychelles. That was the perfect game for us. After giving them 6, that was a perfect game. To wrap up, and qualify. But we made it tough for ourselves. But it's nice going into this game knowing that it's not a dead rubber. Going out there, you need to fight. This is how it's going to be in the AFCON. You know, every game is going to be, you know, everyone's going to watch. It's going to be a must-win. So, you know, this is a good preparation for us, and you know, this is a good test. So we must show, you know, that we're ready and that we can do it. I mean, if we can beat Libya, and then I would say we're ready for the AFCON.
Ronwen, you look at your previous game in Bombay. I mean, you had an exceptional one, especially after you guys were ahead. I mean, you return now, you know, hoping to do the same for your team. I mean, a good performance against Kaizer Chiefs specifically would actually, you know, make you in the top running for that #1 spot in Bafana when they take on Libya.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I take it one game at a time. You know, past few games, you know, I've been doing well. Got a lot of clean sheets. You know, so, you know, my form, you know, I'm feeling good. You know, I'm feeling healthy. No injuries, you know, so I just want to go out there, you know, and, you know, I mean, the coach has, you know, given me opportunities, made me captain when Dean wasn't there. So, you know, I need to step up. You know, I need to lead the team to victory, and it starts by me, you know, keeping those clean sheets. And, you know, everyone's going to watch the game against Chiefs. They always watch the bigger games, and that's where, you know, I perform my best, you know. So, yeah, I just want to go out there and do my best. And I think on Friday I'm going to be captain again because Dean's suspended, so I'm going to need to lead the team again.
Do you think that you have to be best when you're actually given the responsibility, either the captains or when you have to make sure that your team, they keep that clean sheet after taking early lead?
No, I don't, you know, not so much, you know. I just, you know, want to do well all the time. You know, I mean, goalkeeper, it's a difficult position, you know. If you make a mistake, it's in the net, you get blamed. There's no one else to cover you, whereas you must cover the other 10, you know. So, yeah, and, you know, I've always had the responsibility since I started. You know, Coach Gavin used to tell me, you're not a youngster, you're a leader, you need to show. You know, there's a reason why we're playing ahead of Ronwen. I mean, that was 6-7 years ago. You know, so he told me to lead the team since that time. You know, you don't need to lead the team with the armband, you can lead the team with your performances. And I think that's what I've been doing, you know, keeping the teams, you know, in with this clean sheets that I've been getting, you know, and that boosts the team, you know, to go and there, get the last minute goal like we've done last week. So, yeah, hopefully I can continue doing that.
Ronwen, Stuart Baxter openly spoke about the battle between you and Darren for that #1 spot. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, it's going to be, it's always nice going to Bafana. Whoever it is, you know, it's always a nice challenge. You know, we encourage each other, myself, Itu, Darren, you know, Jackson, all the goalkeepers. You know, we have a bond, you know, we all gel together. Whoever plays on the day, you know, we support him. I mean, this is a country, it's bigger than us, you know, so yeah, it's going to be a nice challenge, and you know, it's one that I'm looking forward to.
Spoke of the goalkeepers union there. Bruce Babuma, can I call up, what sort of advice would you have for him?
Yeah, I'm not one to give advice. He's got the perfect guy in Itu there, you know, he's done it all. You know, I just obviously gonna make him feel comfortable. You know, I wasn't, not too long, I was in, you know, in issues, you know, battling out with the likes of Itu when I started, you know, so yeah, I'm gonna tell him, you know, he's not there to, you know, to be number 3. He must see himself as, you know, he can play. You know, that's what Itu told me in my first camp. He told, you're not here to make up numbers, you're here to play. So push myself and Darren at the time, you know, push us, and that's the exact same information I'll tell him. You're not a third choice, come here and push us.
Thanks.
What do you make of our chance?